to make sure your face is moisturized. I don't know if this foundation is going to work for me today. We're not done, because if we were done, it'd be cute, but you're not going anywhere. I was gonna see if I had another. I thought I had a name, but hey y'all, it's your girl SemiraJulia, and we are back at it again with another video. Today I'm going to be showing you my go-to no lash makeup look. It's a glam look. The heart adds a little flair. If you want to see how I achieve this look, please continue watching the video. I'm going to start off with my brows, and I'm just going to use the EYESHADOW Professional Makeup Micro Brow Pencil. And this is what it looks like. I'm actually missing the cap because I don't know if you can tell. I use the cap so much that I'm missing it, but you know, it is what it is. But that's what I'm going in with on my brows. And literally, for my like glam looks, I just like to fill in my brows where I feel like they're a little sparse. But even in my glam looks, my eyebrows just kind of give natural all the time. Oh, I also didn't mention that I am going in with a moisturized face. I have the Roche-Posay's body and face moisturizer on my face, so that's what I have on right now. But you want to make sure your face is moisturized before going in with the brow pencil, or any makeup really, if I'm being honest. So I'm just gonna fill them in, and like I said, I just like to go in when my areas are kind of sparse in my brows, but I kind of like to show hair in my brows. Nothing too crazy. I'm also looking at a mirror right here. So like when you see me looking in this direction, it's because I'm looking at a mirror. But I'm going in and once again just filling where they're a little sparse, but nothing too cray-cray. Now I'm going in with my handy dandy concealer. I like to go in with the LA Girl Pro Concealer in the shade Almond, and this is what it looks like. And I just put some on the back of my hand, and I'll go in with an angle brush to just carve out my eyebrows. So this is it in the back of my hand. And I just like to, like I said, just carve. Just carve out the brow. So this is what the brow looks like, are all carved out. And obviously this is before blending, and we're gonna just do the same thing to the other side. We're just carving out the eyebrows. Nothing too crazy. It looks crazy right now, but it's not gonna end up that way, I promise. Same thing on this side. We're just carving out the eyebrows in your desired shape. My eyebrows are definitely not twins. Shoot, sometimes my eyebrows are not even sisters. They're sometimes cousins. So that is what it is, but who cares, girl? As long as your eyebrows look good on your face and you like the shape, that's all that matters. And same thing, we're carving out the top. Get them as close as possible. We're just gonna blend it out with a beauty blender. I have a mini one, and I really like the mini beauty blenders only because I feel like they get in those nooks and crannies, and I like to pat it in and then kind of drag it down a little bit, because I mean, this step, you're not really, I don't want to say you're not blending, because obviously you are, but I just like to carve out my eyebrows just to give it a little shape. Today we're going in with the Naked Urban Decay Smiley palette, and honestly I can't even tell you where I got this palette. For some reason I think it was like a gift when I was buying from Ulta, but this is what it looks like. Really cute. And I'm going to show you the inside of the palette. So this is what it looks like on the inside, but I'm going in the shade Pause, which is this shade. And I'm going to put it on my lower eyelid area. So I'm just going to go in and I'm just going to pat it. And you can really just pat. Really pigmented. I've actually only used this palette once, and I went in with one of the shimmer shades. See, I'm just patting it over my lid. And I'm just going to do the same thing to the other side. So now with a different brush, I'm going in with my bronzer, and I'm using the Juvia's Place Bronze Tan Palette, and this is what it looks like. And we're just gonna open it, and I'm gonna show you the inside. And what I'm gonna do is warm this whole, because I look ashy, I look crazy, which is, I would usually say not fine, but we're gonna warm it up, so it's okay. We're gonna go into the crease. And I just do this because I like the bottom to be just a little lighter than the top. And see? And do the same thing to the other side. Just going in my lid with the top shade, and we're going into the crease first, and then I'm going to put it on the lower lid because I want the brown shade to be just a little lighter, but not much. So that's why I just kind of use the past shade as my base. You can just Put it on and pat it. And then I don't really know where I got this palette from. It's Limelight by Alcone. Actually, for some reason, I think I got this palette from my aunt. But I'm not sure. But I think I did. Maybe? I don't really know where I got this palette. But I'm just going to go in with this chocolate brown shade. And I'm just going to put that shade right into the corners and kind of crease of my eye. So, like right here. And it's really pigmented. So we're just going to go out like this. Do the same thing with the other side. So we here with it. This is the eye look that I'm going for. And now I'm going to put on my e.l.f. primer. So this is the primer I'm using for today. And literally, I'm not gonna lie, I let my primer sit for a little minute. This is such a grippy primer, and I definitely like to put some under my eye to make sure that my concealer doesn't crease when I put it under my eye. So I'm gonna go in with my fan just to help dry the primer a little bit. The primer is dry. We are gonna go in with our foundation. I'm using the Morphe Filter Effect foundation, and this is what it looks like. And when I tell you that I don't know if this foundation is going to work for me today, not because I haven't used it, because I use it in almost every makeup video that I posted on YouTube, but because your girl has been playing tennis outside and I might have gotten a tan, I fear. So we're gonna see how today's makeup look. I don't really have a summer shade right just yet, so we're just gonna see how this looks together. I really don't know. I hope that my shades still match, because I really don't. I've been using a lot of sunscreen. If I haven't got my summer shade yet, like as far as tanning, that's okay. But I know I'm gonna have to pick up one soon because I'm outside in the sun, like very often. So now I'm gonna put the foundation on the back of my hand, and we're gonna put it on our face, and you know how that goes. She's looking a little light, but it looks like it's gonna be manageable, y'all. I don't know. Who knows? I'm just gonna blend that out and just see. Oh, we may work. It may work. It may work. I might be working with something. I don't know if I'm working with a lot, but we working with something, and that is what matters here. And for those who don't know what I'm doing, I'm just bringing the shade down to my neck, because whenever you put foundation on, you really want to just blend your neck out. Just so that it matches on your neck. Like if you were to take pictures of something, you always want your neck to match the rest of your body. I mean your face, and the rest of your body as well, but definitely your face. For my concealer, which we're doing next, is the LA Girl Pro Concealer in the shade Warm Honey. Very similar to the concealer that I used earlier. So we're just going to put that under the eye and in our highlight spot. So that's forehead, under eye, chin. And you can go in with like your upper lip area. So this is how I do it. I just place it directly on my face because This is my product. I'm not a makeup artist, so I'm not doing nobody else's faces. So I don't have to worry about bacteria transfer. But you can also put on the back of, you know, a tray or something more sanitary if you are doing makeup on somebody else. But I'm not. We're doing this on ourselves today. So I'm just gonna go in, and once again, we are just highlighting these areas. You're probably like, Samira, this looks insane. And that's because I know it does. So we're gonna blend that out with a small beauty blender. We're just gonna go in and start blending. And I'm just patting with the beauty blender. And then with the other brush that we use for the eyeshadow, I'm just bringing this down a little bit. Right now, I know you're probably like, Samira, you look insane, you look crazy. And I sure do, but that's because we didn't study, we ain't finished the look yet. But now I'm going with my Laura Mercier translucent powder in the shade Honey. And this is the one I use. I use the white top version because I believe the other version has talc, and talc's not good for you. But I'm just gonna put a little on my beauty blender, a different one, and this is how it looks. And basically we're just going to go into the face, and where we set it, we're just gonna put some powder. So I like to pat it in. So what we're gonna do, going on the chin. I know what you're probably thinking, Samira, you look like a ghost. Okay, you looking real crazy right now, and that's okay. But it's not my problem. That's not my problem. Okay, we gonna look real put together in a second. We just gotta put some bronzer on our face. So I'm taking this brush. Don't know where I got this brush from. You're probably like, Samira, where'd you get any of this stuff? But it doesn't matter. No, okay. Anywho, I'm going in with the same bronzer palette that I used earlier. And I'm just gonna put that to kind of in your contour area, but we're really just bronzing our face. So I'm just gonna pat it in. Give the illusion of the high cheekbones that I was not necessarily blessed to have, and that is okay. We can't have everything, but we can sure create the illusion of it. So we're just gonna also warm up the face so we don't look as ghosty, as gray, okay? And I personally like to bring it down, but that's just me. We're looking a lot warmer already. Then I like to take it around my chin area for warmth purposes, but we're still wanting it highlighted just a little. Then I'm gonna go and do the nose contour with the same shade. So I like to put it under my nose. And I don't like to take it down all the way, but I just place it right in the center of my nose. And then right up here, I'll bring it up just a little. Then I'll go back with the Laura Mercier powder and just kind of clean up my nose contour just a little. So in a way, I guess you say I bake it kind of. So I'll go in and I'll just place it. In the areas that I want a little lightened. So now it's blush time, and I'm going in with another Juvia's Place palette. This is the Blush Volume 4 palette. She's pink, she's pretty. So I'm going in with this first, and you're probably like, Samira, first? Yes, first, because I personally like to go in with two blushes, and this is the shade. This is how the palette looks. And I'm gonna go in with that top shade first. And we're just gonna place it a little bit over that contour area. And these palettes are really pigmented, just FYI. So I'm gonna go in with that, and then I'm just gonna blend it out just a little. And the pinks are pretty by themselves, obviously, but I also like to go in with an orange blush, also from Juvia's Place palette, in the Saharan Blush Volume 2 palette. This is what it looks like. I'm sorry, Volume 1. It's a Volume 2. And I'm just going in with this orange shade. And I'm just going to place that, oh Lord, on my cheeks. Just to add a little dimension, nothing crazy. And then we're just gonna blend that out again. Then to add some more dimension to the face and just to clean up a little bit, we're going back with the Laura Mercier powder, and I'm just gonna put that right under. Just to carve out my face a bit, nothing crazy. And we're not really gonna let that sit. We're just gonna dust it off, because you don't want it too light. This is the part I really like now that all the powder is dusted off my face. I'm going in with the NYX Epic Ink Liner, and I'm just going over my beauty moles. Going over with this one. And then obviously you see it's just a little dot, nothing too crazy. But this is my favorite part, and this is kind of like my signature look when I go out on a town, you know what I'm saying? You want to stand out. I like to put a heart right on the side of my face. I do it like how nail techs do it, with the 2 dots and then meet it in the middle with the triangle. So you just place 1 dot here, and you see we got 1 dot, so you're like, okay, whatever. But then you gotta match it. So now we have 2 dots, an itty dot in the middle. I don't know if you can see that, but it's a little dot in the middle. And what I'm gonna do is play connect the dots. Now we got a heart. She's cute, she's funky, she's fresh, okay? Cute, funky, fresh. And she looks like she got a tag, but she ain't got a tag. And we here 5 out. So now that we got that on, mascara. Love me some mascara. I'm going in with the Bye Bye Panda Eyes by Essence. This is what it looks like. And how I like to do it with my mascara is I go from the, and I'll show you, but I go from the base and come up. A lot of people ask me how I do my mascara because they like how my lashes look. But if we're going to be honest, my lashes are very long, so I'm not going to sit here and act like they're not. But mascara and how you do it really does help, even with long lashes. So I'm going to get kind of close to y'all and basically go to the base. And I like to just shake, like pull and shake. If you gotta go in with another coat, you do so. But we're gonna go with the other side. Pull, shake. Pull, shake. But I go in with another coat. Sometimes I miss some lashes, like those inner corners right there. And you're just shaping your eyelashes to go really like how you like. Pull, shake. So I like to put mascara on my lower lashes as well. I don't know, I just think it's a vibe. So that's what we're gonna do. And we just go over and just shake. Same kind of process, you're just shaking it down. Taking taking the back of the schoolie brush, I'm getting just the excess. Mascara that may have gone into the makeup, just for some cleanup, nothing too crazy. And she's cute, she's cute, she's cute, she's cute. Okay, obviously we're not done, because if we were done, it'd be cute, but you're not going anywhere because it's not set. Still some cleanup. But now we gotta, you know, put something on the lips. I personally like to go in with a lip liner and a lipstick before really putting any gloss or anything on, only because I'm gonna mattify it with the Laura Mercier powder and really seal my lips in for the night. Because, you know, if you're drinking or you're eating, you don't want anything to like mess up your lip look as much as possible. Today I'm gonna go in with the Juvia's Place lip liner in the shade Coffee Bean. I'm just gonna line my lips. I just like to follow my natural lip line. So this is how the lip liner looks. Now I'm gonna go in with the NYX Soft Lip Matte Cream in this shade Tokyo. And this is what it looks like. So I'm just gonna put this in the center. We're just gonna block to blend it out. Then I'm gonna go back in with the lip liner and just fix some areas that I feel like need to be fixed. We're also gonna use the Soft Matte Lip Cream in the shade Cairo by NYX, and this is what it looks like. And we're gonna go back into the center of our lip, but just a little dot. This is what she looked like now, but we're gonna put some powder on the lips just to set it. So now we're gonna go in with our handy dandy all-nighter setting spray, and we are just going to spray the face down. So we're gonna shake the bottle, and we're just gonna spray down. So, and got the fan ready. So. So now that my face is dry, now I'm gonna go in with some lip glosses, and I'm gonna use Please Me by MAC first. As you see, the label's gone because I use it so much, but just in the center, give a little gloss. Go back in with the liner. And then right in the center, we are going to use Ultra Beauty Plump Lip Pout in the shade 38.6. I was gonna see if I had another, I thought I had a name, but 38.6 is the color if you want to look for it. Right in the center. So this is the final makeup look. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like, comment, and subscribe if you already have not. And I will see you in the next video. See you later.